Today I'm making a summer fish with a delightful sauce and a side of vegetables, and I hope you're going to stay with me on If Nat Can Cook to enjoy these stories and maybe make this recipe later. I'm using about 500 to 600 grams of boneless sole fillet because I find that's the easiest to get in Lahore. If you're in any other city, you may choose your choice of fish. Alongside that, there's sun-dried tomatoes, some vegetables, and I'm just going to make a very light sauce. So let's get going. This fish is very fresh. I've basically taken a boneless fillet of sole. Okay, here I have 2 cups of French beans and a cup of carrots, spring onions, some green and red chilies, a lot of garlic, some coriander, some lemon. Over there I have sun-dried tomatoes, that's smoked paprika, that's butter, that's parmesan, olive oil, and some baby cucumber. You can use gherkins or any pickled vegetables as well. I've taken a pot of water and there's some salt in that. I boiled this water, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to blanch the green beans, but blanch it a little longer than normal. Normally I do it for 10 seconds, now I do it for about 30 to 40 seconds. Blanching also retains the color and keeps the French beans crispy. I'm going to remove this, and in the same water I'm going to do the same thing with the carrots. Okay, I want you to see. That should be really crunchy. It should not be soft. A lot of people boil it so much because oh, wo naram nahi ho raha. It shouldn't be naram, guys. It has to be crunchy. Carrots also crunchy. I got a lot of DMs when people ask me, but Nat, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, wo naram kaise hoga? But this is how it's supposed to be. Okay, moving on. In the same pot, I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of butter. Today I'm using white butter, and I want you to add some garlic. I'm using everything bagel seasoning. You can use a little bit of dried red chilies and some sesame seeds in case you don't have this. These are delightful. I got it from America. Call for it maybe. Okay, so that's done. I'm adding the vegetables in it. Saute and just season this with salt and pepper. And this is ready. Okay, just remember we had already boiled this in salty water, so don't add too much salt. This is seriously yummy. This is beautiful. Okay, in the same pan we're going to add olive oil and butter. It's actually a pot. And this is the sauce I'm preparing. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, at least 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to be adding some spring onions, the green and white part, 2 green chilies, 2 red chilies, and a tablespoon and a half of garlic. I'm going to saute that. Might need a little extra olive oil because there's a lot of fish. So let me add that right now, or you can even add butter. Next up are the sun-dried tomatoes, olives, and baby cucumbers. Okay, I'm adding that much sun-dried tomatoes. It's at least 3 tablespoons, and a cup of combined olives and baby cucumber. Adding some smoked paprika, and I just want to show you I have this vegetable stock that I'm going to add. If you don't have vegetable stock, you can add 1 cube chicken stock and red chili powder. Okay, add a little water. Now this sauce can be thickened with corn flour, but my husband does not want me to add corn flour to this, so I'm just going to simmer this, and this sauce is ready. I'm so sorry, I forgot to add that I'm going to be squeezing some lemon into this, maybe 1, and there's a little bit of parmesan. Okay, this is tasting really good, but my husband has a suggestion. He says that I should add a little bit of honey, and I don't think that's a bad idea. It will elevate the taste, so I'm just adding in a teaspoon. Turn the fire off. Time for me to grill the fish. You can pan sear it, but I'm going to grill it. I'm going to use a little bit of olive oil and butter in this. I also want to season the fish with just salt and black pepper. Actually, I'm just going to season it with salt. Lay the fish down, and once you lay it, then add some sea salt on top, and when you flip it, you can add it on the other side. Time to flip these beauties. Once you flip, then you can season the other side as well. These are not very thick, so it cooks very fast. Okay, so all this is ready and I've put this onto a platter. I am going to take the sauce and I shall dress the fish up. I'm just going to garnish it a wee bit. No need for too much garnishing. Wedges of lemon or lime and some chilies. And this is done. I know it's a bit late for lunch, but I'm about to serve this, and I hope you've enjoyed this recipe. This is a very, very light recipe and it can be made all year round, but I especially love light fish in the summer. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that recipe, guys, and I hope you keep watching me on If Nat Can Cook for this and many more. Thanks for watching.